I'm Gavin Miller,
I'm Tyler Devereaux.
and this is the legacy of Frank Lloyd Wright. Frank Lloyd Wright was an American architect born in 1867. He was born and raised in Richland, Wisconsin, and attended the local high school. He went on to go to the University of Wisconsin-Madison, pursuing a degree in engineering. Shortly after his sophomore year, he dropped out and moved to Chicago to apprentice at a local architectural firm.
Fast forward a few decades, and Wright is now considered to be one of the greatest architects to have ever lived. You may ask how he's accredited for such success, and the answer to that can be defined by three reasons: through the work he created, the impact his work had on American culture and the world of architecture, and the legacy he left behind through the preservation of organic architecture.
Frank Lloyd Wright's career spanned over the course of 7 decades. During that time, he was able to build designs for over 1,114 buildings, of which he was actually able to construct a whopping 532. Some of the most notable buildings that he created were Llyod in Wisconsin, Falling Water in Pennsylvania, and even our own Gamage Auditorium here at ASU.
Wright's purpose behind these buildings was to change the constrained and structured theme of European architecture, which was predominant in his era. At a time where America was struggling to create its own identity for architecture, Wright was a visionary for a unique American style of design, focusing on our cultural diversity, core values, and drastic landscape. Wright was a firm believer in the use of changing technologies and materials, that through this, our society would constantly develop and become greater than ever before, compared to that of the traditionalist style found in European culture. Through these ideas, Wright would change the stance that America had in the worldview of architecture.
Because Wright believed in organic architecture, his design sought to preserve nature's simplicity and natural beauty. 19 years before his death in 1959, in the year 1940, he created the Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation. Since then, they've been able to raise over $40 million and protect countless works like Llyod and a lot of them across the Arizona landscape and all over the globe.
Frank Lloyd Wright was an American visionary who was focused on creating a continually advancing art form within design. His legacy was built on the American principles of independence and diversity. Due to his passion for breaking the molds of design culture, he is regarded as one of the greatest designers to have ever lived. There is a reason behind the fact that if you ask any random person to name one of the greatest American architects, more often than not, his name will be the first across their minds. In conclusion, we will leave you with a quote from Wright that culminates his purpose behind his life's work. The quote reads, "We are all here to develop a life more beautiful, more concordant, more fully expressive of our own sense of pride and joy than ever before in the world." Thank you very much.
Thanks.